Okay, folks, so another Tubi original. Now, this is directed by Makika Michelle. And this person who directed it seemed to have done a lot of TV stuff, TV movies, some TV shows, not well-known ones that I recognize. Maybe the Vanessa Hudgens, a Christmas Night or whatever. And they also did a lot of what this Michelle director did seemed to have done a lot of Netflix, Hallmark, Lifetime type looking movies, romance movies. And this is no different. Aside from it tries to be a thriller, a mystery thriller. This kept hitting more Lifetime than anything because it deals with pretty much young influencer comes across a VIP party invite not meant for her and dives headfirst into the side of the industry where secrets are worth killing for. And the poster for this movie makes it look like it's going to be a slasher. And it's not at all. Like there's no gore in this, so like it's not marketed as a. But the poster makes it look like it's gonna be a slasher or a horror movie. It's not. I mean, it stars Natalie Brown, who plays the mom, I believe. Yeah, who plays the mom, and then you have Lola Ferrandlery. Lola played as Nicole, the daughter, who she does not look her age, so it creates some conflict for the viewer until they do specify, oh, she's 18, okay. Because unless, they say her age, you're like, and she's drinking, I mean, and it's written by two people, Miriam Lepin and Helen Marsh. I don't know what they've done. And the acting in this is just as, fine. It's nothing amazing by anyone, from anyone in this. It's shot fine. Although some of the editing in this is a bit weird, where they replay scenes of, flashback scenes. They play them in this, sometimes they'll play the full snippets of the flashback during a narration, which is not needed. You can just have the character explain stuff, because we already saw the flashback, but they decide, oh, we're going to, just for extra oomph, I guess, or extra runtime. So, I don't know, this one, I mean, it did keep me somewhat interested, but not to where it's, oh, I need to know by the end what's going on, because, I mean, it's basically an underground auction, trafficking thing. You find out by the end. And it, of course, has some twists, because, again, it's a thriller mystery, so it tries to add some twists, but at the time, I didn't really care after a while, and it's just there for me. And I'm okay with, some mystery thriller films, but this one wasn't really well acted. It was just there, and again, some of the editing is goofy with the snippets of flashbacks within scenes that don't need them, and they do, of course, the villain monologue at the end where they explain everything, or they show, how they maneuvered, how they, hoodwinked the main characters. And you have the subplot of the mom trying to figure out her husband's murder or suicide. Turns out it was, I guess, just an accident. He just actually was drunk and he drove off the bridge or whatever. So you have that revelation, but like towards like throughout the movie, like she's trying to figure out, oh, who killed my husband, and it couldn't have been him, couldn't have been an accident. But it turns out it was. Even the villain's like, yeah, we had nothing to do with your husband's death. It was just him, Roy. That was just him, all on him. Um, but yeah, like the mom is just fine. Like she's a freelance journalist, and like she was okay, but I couldn't really root for her much. You have her daughter, Nicole, who she's an influencer. Again, she pretty much TikTok generation, which I don't care for TikTok. But her character was just fine. She wasn't really she was annoying. Well, not annoying, but she was a bit bratty in the beginning, and towards the middle portion. Then you have the neighbor, uh, Rachel, who you find out she's an actually undercover police officer. So she's been acting all creepy and sketchy because she's under operations. You have the Gabe character, who's pretty much the villain of the whole movie, because you find out he's pretty much behind all this, and he runs this underground trafficking girls off to whatever rich folks. And he's able to change accents, such as a British accent. Because I kept like, because he wears if you've seen the movie V for Vendetta, he wears that mask that the character V wears. He pretty much wears that throughout this. And then you have another character who you think is actually that masked guy, but turns out it's not, I guess. He's just... That was confusing. Because he sounds just like the guy, the actual UK guy, the British guy that the Nicole character sees in the audition. Because pretty much this Gabe guy, he comes in, he wants to manage the Nicole girl, but then also trying to help the mom investigate stuff, but then it turned out he's just behind it all. So, and then I guess they're trying to frame it where I guess the mom drove this daughter away or something by the end, but like he explains like their whole thing of what, but then I guess he tries to kill the mom because he injects her with some type of serum, but then she gets awakened and they get saved and everything's over with. I love how at the end the police, when they storm this trafficking underground party thing, I love how when they're arresting like the other auction men, gentlemen, instead of like, because they wear these prom looking masks or formal masks, I love how the officers, instead of like they have them in handcuffs and all, and they're arresting them and all, but they still keep their they allow these men to still have their identities hidden, I guess. So instead of like taking their masks off and arresting them, no, they're going to arrest them, but they'll let them keep their masks on. So I guess they took lessons from the police department of Halloween 5, where they allowed Michael Myers to have his mask on in a jail cell. So I guess, whatever with that. But other than that, I thought that was like the most funniest thing. We're arresting all these, sick individual creep rich scumbags, but we're going to let them at least keep their identities, safe while we arrest them. What? Just what? So that was like the most funniest part of this movie for me. But other than that, I can't say I liked this, because there's other... And again, Tubi is a hit or miss. mostly misses. I don't really watch Tubi all that much, so when I decided to actually tune into Tubi and check this out, the poster looked fine, so I decided, oh, okay. And it dealt with an influencer, it may be, but no, I thought it was gonna be like a slasher where it's somebody stalking her, but not really, no. So yeah, it's just your typical whodunit movie, Lifetime styled vibes, Hallmark maybe, if they even do those type of. Well, I guess they do some mystery movies. They do the what are those movies? The Puzzle to Die For, Promising Murderer. Uh, So they do some mystery stuff, I guess, on that channel. But yeah, I would say pass on this. Do not watch it if. This pointless. It's a pointless movie. It's not anything to run home about. I wouldn't watch it again, but I don't recommend it at all. So, yeah.